I am Masala, and I gain.
Alright, journal, day 4. Yep, I'm calling it a journal now. So, got through Wisconsin, Minnesota, North Dakota, South Dakota. Minnesota, South Dakota so far, worst rides ever. Yesterday, I was in Gillette, Wyoming. Great ride, loved it. Good footage. A lot of heavy breathing and shit, but what are you going to do? Wind? Yeah, lots of wind on there too. Second one was at Big Sky Lake. No, Big Sky, which I think is a city, but anyway, it doesn't matter. Big Sky is where I rode, and it's called, I forget it now, but it doesn't matter. So, also a great ride. I had a great yesterday. Might be because of the hotels, I don't know. But it was a really good ride day. Now, mind you, it was only an hour total. This place I'm going to now, I changed up plans. I was going to Farragut State Park. It doesn't open till 9. By the time I got there, it would be 8:30 in the morning. I'm assuming because I'm going over the Pacific Line. So instead, I've chosen one that's closer, and it is a trail rail, I believe. Rail to trail, trail to rail, something like that. Anyway, they convert railroad tracks to actual rideable trails for hikers and inline skaters and bikers and e-bikers and so on and so forth. So I'm going to start at the Idaho side, the closest Idaho side to me, which is in about 98 miles. I'm going to start there, and I'm going to ride as far as I want to go, turn around and come back, put everything back, and then continue on to, Washington, but I think it's going to be more Seattle. After I get done with the Washington ride, then I go to Portland. Then I go near Portland. I'm in a suburb of Portland. Sleep there the night, and then I start the next day. In which case, it will be Oregon, California. I might ride in Reno that night if I can, and then book down in Reno. I have a hotel in Reno. Now, the one time I do not have a hotel on this ride, I don't have the rest of them booked. I just have these booked so far. But the one time will be when I'm near Hoover Dam. All of the hotels near Hoover Dam are over $100 freaking dollars. I mean, we're talking $200 to $500, some $600 stays, because it's near Las Vegas. Whew. Good brisk ride. I try to do 10 miles, 5 out, 5 back. I figure that's a good place to try for. As you can see, highway's right there. That's I-90 going west. I am in Idaho, barely, but I'm in Idaho. And there's a little stream down there. That's pretty cool. Beautiful path, and supposedly there's other places to park on the trail. I mean, big old doogie doog. I mean, it's a beautiful trail, nice and flat. Okay, so we come into town. Off I-90. This is probably another place you could park somewhere in here. No motorized vehicles. What? There's no motorized vehicles on that side too.
All right, just for the record, I looked it up after this ride, and motorized vehicles pertain to gasoline, combustible type engine vehicles, not e-bikes. So I was okay riding in here, but at the time I didn't know it, so it kind of made me nervous, if you will. I continue the ride anyway, and I will go back to the commentary now.
They keep saying that. I don't. Does this mean I can't go on this thing? I don't know. It says it's good for bikes. It says it's good for everything. If they decide to bust my ass, then so be it. I just want to ride a damn bike. Wish I could get mileage on here. I put in for distance. Okay, I do have it. You know what though? Oh, that's cool. Is that cool? I'm gonna try one more. Okay. This guy. Is that off of I-90? Huh. That's it's like barriers. There's like barriers up there to keep the rocks from coming down, maybe? I don't know. Pretty awesome. It's a pretty outstanding little ride. Yeah, I don't know what they mean by motorized vehicles. According to Trail Links, you could ride e-bikes on here, but according to that sign, I'm supposed to. So I'm already committed. So I'm gonna keep riding. But just for the record, people, you shouldn't do this. I know. Do what I say, not what I do. But I don't have much choice here. I'm already committed to just riding. And it's Idaho. Oh, nice bridge. I really wish I would have brought gloves. I never thought about it. It's 70-some degrees in Wisconsin. And, yeah, never thought of bringing anything but, well, I brought sweatpants and sweatshirt only because my kids told me to. It's a good thing they did. I'd be freezing my buttocks off right now. I mean, my hands are freezing, but they'll warm back up. Some big ass hills. It looks like this might be purely a ride uphill, which definitely could put this motor to use. Right now, I think I can pretty much just coast at this point. With my hands, freaking cold. I mean, it's a great ride. I'll tell you how it is going back, as it looks like it's going to be uphill the whole way. That is what it is. I just dumped some gears and the wind is cold as hell. Whew. Yeah, I know. Oxymoron, cold as hell, right? Anyway. Well, we're reading up towards 1.6, 1.7 miles.
So this is stop one on my bike tour. I have to decide if I want to ride
Oregon.
and then come back to the hotel. I don't know, it'll depend on the time. Okay, I'm going to keep rolling. 1.85 miles. There's a try for 5 miles. But it's an aggressive slope, but I'm pretty sure I can handle it with the e-bike. Keep pedaling even though I don't have to. Beautiful scenery. I mean, look at all this. Bigfoot were ever around, he'd be in these woods somewhere. That's for sure. Definitely wouldn't be near this trail. Alright, we're at 2 miles right now. Let's go for 3. Hands are freezing. I have to warm them little bastards up before I head back up. Wish I could put my car on auto drive and drive it down here to wherever I stop. That would be awesome. Oh well. Nice cold ride. Long rocks. Let's not have any of those, please. Looks like there's tons of them. I'm gonna do 5 miles? I don't know. Keep going. It's just cold right now. It's freaking cold on my hands. Beautiful country though. Oh, worth the ride. Was a ride. Hands are freezing. That's okay. We can warm them babies up. As long as we have circulation in them. I mean, technically, we could. This. The bad part about that is braking. And got the front brakes. And we're stopping. Another road 65. Go for it. We at 2.72 miles. Going for probably 3 miles, 4. I'd like to do 5, but man, it's freaking cold. Beautiful ride though. Oh, and of course I'm riding right next to I-90. Press the road. there. Beautiful. It's all really beautiful. 2.96. Do at least 3 miles, 6 miles. It's a good run for the morning. 3 miles right there. Can we go 2 more? Yeah, what the hell. Watch for ice. I hope not. So beautiful. The road up there and the road to my left. Oh, baby. Alright, 3.19 miles. Hit 5 miles, I'll turn around and go back. I think it's going to be a harder challenge going uphill. I'll definitely get the blood pumping going uphill. It's beautiful, that's beautiful. And we do have rocks falling, so there's that. Maybe 4 miles. Maybe 4 miles. 2.3 miles. Not that far. Maintaining 12 to 13 miles an hour. Good by me. And 3.42. And it's a good 7-mile ride. Oh, that's beautiful. Look at that. Too small to ride a kayak. Well, maybe you can get a kayak on there. I don't know. I'm not a kayak rider. Bears, bears, bears. That's for a scapegoat. You're welcome. Bears, bears, bears. I closed the door for bears, bears, bears. Alright, we're at 3.59, 3.6. Tell me to stop here. There's a yield up here. 3.64. It's a little farther. I can do 10 miles at home. I can do 10 miles here. I'm only at 17:53 and I'm at 3.6 miles. Keep going. It's all flat land over here. Oh wait, no, that's, oh, what is this? Let's see. Striking a rich. I am here. Okay. And health concerns portions of the trail. We are in the midst of the Coeur d'Alene mining region, commonly called the Silver Valley. This region roughly 4 miles wide and 20 miles long. Produced more silver than anywhere else in the world for many years. The top 4 silver mines in the United States are right here in this little valley. Quarter production of silver started here in 1884, and by 1994 more than $5 billion worth of metals have been mined and recovered. More than 1 billion ounces of silver has been extracted. Silver production surpasses any other mining district in the world. Production continues in the Silver Valley at the rate of more than $30 million in metals per year from only a few producing mines. And in years past, mining materials were transported to Plummer, Idaho, on this abandoned rail line that you are now on. Perfect. I love that. Oh, no motorized vehicles except snowmobiles. No camping or campfires. No hearses. Keep right except for pass. No motorized vehicles. Come on. Alright, you know what? I should probably turn around. I really want to go a little bit farther. Go a little bit farther. Now, why didn't they allow motorized vehicles on here? I can turn it off. And I will turn it off. Now, TrailLink says that you get motorized vehicles on here. That says no motorized vehicles. So why is that? Why the discrepancies in reportings? Maybe I'll go 4 miles and then turn around. Still cold. 3.9. 3.91. Okay. We'll get to 4. That's 8 miles. That's a good haul. About 30 minutes. The waterfall is also 3.9. Right here, the bridge. 4 miles. Alright, turn around. Head back. I don't know why they wouldn't want e-bikers to use the trail. Okay, let's bring this down one. World War II veteran. Yeah, I am. That's getting the heart pumping. Yeah. Okay, so silver mining, 500 shit ton of money. Silver mining in this area. That's pretty amazing. I'm still mad that they don't allow electric bikes on this trail, but TrailLink says they allow electric bikes. That really makes me mad because it's counterintuitive. Just saying. Yep, legs are burning. That's good. Good to get a workout out of this. Well, I'm not speeding. Just gonna clip along.
The trail is not only a recreational facility, but also a solution to environmental problems left behind by Idaho's mining industry. Silver, lead, and zinc were discovered in the valley around 1884, and a rail line was built to access the mines around 1888. Much of the rock in the rail bed was either waste rock from mines or tailings containing heavy metals. The rail bed was also contaminated with spillage from passing trains. To remedy these environmental problems, the Union Pacific Railroad, U.S. government, the state of Idaho, and the Coeur d'Alene tribe partnered to build a trail The thick asphalt and the gravel barriers on the sides of the trail serve as a permanent cap to isolate contaminants from the surrounding environment. A portion of the trail is within the Coeur d'Alene Reservation, and an approximately 15-mile, 24-kilometer section of the trail is managed by the tribe.
So that was me playing with AI. I wanted to see what it sounded like. It's my voice, so no harm, no foul, but that was an AI reading. I will continue to do this the normal way with my voice in just a second. I want to do a little bit of history here while we're going along. Coeur d'Alene is one of the tribes that I want to cover a little bit. I want to cover the mining district, and I also want to go over a little bit of the 1988 miners' strike or rebellion or something, but we'll go over that in a second. Right now, the Coeur d'Alene mining district in northern Idaho has been home to numerous mines, with some of the most prominent being the Bunker Hill, Sunshine, and Page mines. While many mines are now inactive, the area remains known for its rich mining history, including Lucky Friday and Galena mines. I bring this up because the Lucky mine is the one that starts by Mullins, I believe it is, where I started. Now, with that being said, the rest of this is concerning the trail. The trail itself is 73 miles, 117-kilometer route. It winds through the mountainous terrain of historical Silver Valley in northern Idaho. It begins in Plummer and travels east into the Chain Lakes region, along the shore of Lake Coeur d'Alene, over the Charlotte Bridge to Heyburn State Park, Heyburn, I might say that wrong, sorry, and concludes with a climb to the northern Palouse Prairie. The route passes through 20 trailheads. Trail users can continue along a bike path in Washington that leads to Spokane. The eastern half of the trail is in Shoshone County, Interstate 90 nearby. In Cotina County, I-90 leaves the river to head over 4th of July Summit, Lake's northern shore of the city of Coeur d'Alene, while the river and trail descends southeast towards Harrison and closer to State Highway 3. Now, this trail itself, at 73 miles, runs from Mullen on the east side to Plummer on the west side. It's a great trail, as you can see. I enjoyed it thoroughly. The one thing I will say is that it was cold. It was 42 degrees while I took this ride. I think this would be awesome. I wish they would put on their exception to motorized vehicles being the e-bikes, but they don't, so yeah. Recreational features on the trail of Coeur d'Alene includes camping facilities, rest areas regularly. The trail leads through protected marsh lands, offering the cyclist a glimpse of eagle and osprey nests, moose, elk, and a variety of ducks and other wildlife, as well as some rare species of wildflowers and accompanying butterflies as a result of the age-old soot from the old railroad. Yeah, there's a lot going on in this. Now, I did want to see how the Lucky Friday mine, how deep and long, etc., and so forth it was. So the Lucky Friday mine in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, is a deep underground mine with a strike length of up to 1,500 feet. I'm not sure what a strike length is, but that's what it says. For the Lucky Friday vein, according to mining data online, the vein varies in width from inches to as much as 20 feet, with an average width of 4 to 6 feet over its economic length. The mine is known for its depth, reaching to a depth of 6,200 feet or 1,890 meters, and is expected to have another 20 to 30 years of mine life. This is according to Hecla Mining Company. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That's all I got.
Alright, so going through the mountains. I love the mountains. They're gorgeous. With the covered in trees. And, I mean, it almost looks like kind of an animal with fur, if you will. Yeah, that's probably not the right representation, but has the lumps of like a dog or even a bigger beast. These trees like are the fur. Just, it's beautiful. And then to watch the clouds, the fog roll off of the hills or mountains is absolutely beautiful, amazing. I have to assume there are people that climb this stuff, and this might be children's climbing to some people, but some of the stuff is pretty dang high, you know? I mean, huge. But anyway, back to driving. Alright, again, day 4. And I'll tell you, there are a ton of spots where cell phone is completely out. I am flying through here. I gotta slow down. 35. And great scenery though. I mean, absolutely phenomenal. If I wasn't doing, feels like 75 every time I get a chance, or 85, I guess, 80. Some beautiful stuff to look at, but gorgeous nonetheless. Trees as tall as you can see, you know, big pines. Going through a national forest in Idaho Panhandle. Idaho Panhandle, I believe is what they're calling it. And lots of construction, of course. It's May, coming into summer, so it makes sense that they're going to start doing construction now. And lots of just beautiful scenery, just huge mountains, seeing poles knocked down and trees fall in and all kinds of stuff. I guess they have a real problem with the invasive bugs, where they eventually, the trees fall. So that's interesting. I saw a lot of that in Wyoming and Montana. Like I said, right now I'm in a dead spot. Oh, I got a little bit. But I've been going in and out of dead spots for the last, well, technically 2 days. Yesterday and today. And that's mostly Wyoming, Montana, and now Idaho. Going in towards Washington. Looking forward to Washington. Never been to Seattle, so I'm looking forward to Seattle. A little nervous because I am not a pro big city guy. I don't mind big cities. I've lived in big cities. I've lived in medium-sized, let's say, cities. The place where I'm from, Waukesha, Wisconsin, is about 70,000 people. So it's not huge, obviously, but it's not super small either. I went through some cities out here that were like 500 population or 700 and some population. Very small. Nice ride. Fairly comfortable. Could do without the construction, but I'm thinking without the construction would mean snow and ice. I would much rather have the construction than snow and ice. Snow and ice sucks. So, yeah, that's pretty much the update here. To keep going on. And we got 4 hours and 42 minutes till our next ride. It's about 315 miles away. And I will talk to you then.
Now, this was the Seattle ride. It wasn't horrible per se. I think the reason that I have such a bad outlook on Seattle at this point is because coming out of Seattle, now, okay, when I went to Seattle, I put in the location for Squamish Trail or whatever it was, and it took me to the middle of the trail. There was nowhere to park, houses everywhere. It was a bad location. So I used Trail Links or something, and it pushed it back to where I now parked here for this video. So I'm going along, and I go out. I realize that it's pretty short to the first road, and the first road's a pretty heavy-duty road. A lot of traffic, and I'm thinking, oh, man, do I really want to be here this long? And so I eventually turn around, come back, and get back to the car. Get back to the car, I realized that somehow I had lost the keys to my battery. Now, luckily I didn't lock the battery, which means I lost them before I got to this location. I searched all over my truck and have yet to ever find those battery keys. So luckily my battery is pretty snug, it doesn't come off. So the bike battery is fine. I can pop it on and pop it off all the time. But it's just the fact that I lost it, or that someone took it, because I couldn't find it anywhere near here, and I looked all over. I remember pulling out my keys and having it on there, and then thinking to myself, oh, I gotta unlock my battery, and realizing I never locked it because I didn't have keys. So I don't know how that works. Anyway, once I finished this ride though, it was a race to try to get to Oregon. And I'll be honest, it was a horrible, horrible drive. There was traffic 1,700 deep. People were just all over the damn place. I damn near hit somebody coming up on me at about 90 freaking miles an hour. I even made the comment of, I feel like I'm in Jersey, just because of the way the people drove here. It was horrible, but it is what it is. I finally got through and I got to Oregon. I did not ride in Oregon. Instead, I went to the hotel, slept for the night. Now, little foreshadowing, if you will. The next day I put up, I don't have an Oregon ride, because apparently I left my camera on, my helmet, all night long. I did this one other time as well in Oklahoma. I left the camera on all night long, so the battery was dead. So when I clicked it on, it immediately clicked off. I didn't hear the battery was dead. Went on my way, never got anything. No camera footage at all. I did ride in Oregon. Rode a trail right across from the Motel 6. I'll make sure to put that trail at least where it was on. It was a good trail. It was a flat trail like this one. A little more road. Anyway, I ran that one, came back, got out of Oregon, and headed over to Redding, which I have that one. That's a really good ride. And then from Redding, I went to Reno, rode in Reno, and in captured again, which sucked because I had another fall there, which, you know how much we love our falls. But I didn't capture that one, so the next morning on the way to, before I hit Hoover Dam, I decided to ride one more time in Reno just so that I have the footage. So I'll put that one up. It'll look weird because it'll go the one snapshot from Oregon, the whole Redding, and then it'll have one daytime, even though it's the last ride, it'll have one in there. But that Reno to Hoover Dam, I don't know. I'll think about how I want to put it together, really. So anyway, this was my Seattle ride. I guess I wish I would have had a little more time here, because, you know, maybe I would have been able to explore a little more, a little more time, a little more fun, but I didn't. I got in, I got out, and it was really a matter of, because I was going to Oregon, to Portland, on the suburbs of Portland, and the fact that I got here so late. I mean, it was like 3:30 when I finally started riding. And you know as well as I do, on, let's see, this would be day 4. So you're talking Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So this was a Thursday at 4 o'clock. Everybody's leaving home, going home from work. And yeah, I was just stuck in traffic. I purposely stayed away from LA, San Francisco. I stayed away from San Diego. When I went around Portland, it was at night, and when I left Portland, it was real early in the morning. So I purposely tried to avoid traffic. I was a semi driver for 14 years. And in that 14 years, I would say at least 4 of those years, if not a little bit more, was spent going to Chicago and back to Milwaukee at least 2 times a day. I would sit in traffic all the time. I can't stand sitting in traffic. It absolutely just boils my blood. So you can see why Seattle probably wasn't one of my favorite rides, even though it was a good ride. I don't know. I just didn't feel very comfortable in Seattle. I felt, and then losing the keys just added to the uncomfortable feel. But that's what happened. That's where I am, and that's why this video for the ride in Seattle is very short, because I ran out, hit the first major road, turned around, came back, and here you go, coming back. So I will turn it back over to the video.
Took it easy. I don't even think I locked my battery in.
Thanks for coming by. Have a good day, and bye now.